Oh hey, and we are we are back. We are live. Sorry about the confusion there, gang. Getting my new computer dialed in. So how's it going? All right. Here's the whole idea of today. I've been out of the loop in Buddyfight for quite a while, partially because of my whole move to Ohio and my new job, all of that combined uh, to make me just kind of getting out of the flow of the game. And in addition to that, uh, I just sort of wasn't that interested in Ace. A lot of the things they were doing just sort of drove me off. And I've tried to jump back in the past few days, but it's been a little hard for me. And I'm not sure um, I like Buddy Fight that much anymore overall. And there's a few problems with that. And the number one problem is the power creep in Ace has been way worse. I feel than it ever has been. Like X was pretty brutal, but Ace, woo, it just kind of took off. And then in Ace, I felt like a lot of world identity got kind of flip flopped. Like especially when it came to one of my favorite worlds, Katana World. It started playing a lot like Danger World with a heavy item focus, and Danger World started playing a lot like Katana World with a control focus, which, I felt was kind of weird. And then they haven't been that good on back support. Like, Skull Warriors hasn't gotten support since Buddy Lineage, and, it's not great for me because that's one of my favorite decks. So the game plan today is I'm going to do what I always do when I get stuck in a card game. Is I am going to take apart all of my decks, start from a completely blank slate, basically, and just try to rebuild some of my favorite archetypes and make them fun to play and also relatively competitively viable. I'm not looking for like a tier 0 or tier 1, but if we can at least hit like tier 2 with these decks, I'll take it, you know? So that's what we're going to do today. And part of the reason why I'm live streaming this is I like talking to you guys. Your input would be great as we go through today. And this is also a great test run for my new computer because I got a new computer, just got it set up today. I want to be doing a lot more live streaming on this channel, like maybe live stream some area matches for Buddy Fight, Card Fight, live stream some Card Fight X. I've been having a lot of fun with that game. Um, and we'll see where it goes. Maybe live stream some other games. So let me know how the stream goes, because again, your feedback is vital to the channel. So what we're gonna start off with is I want to start off with Katana World. This was the first world that I really fell in love with when I started looking to get competitive into Buddy Fight. And my favorite archetype was Skull Warrior, so I want to just see what we can do Skull Warrior wise. Let's just dive right in. One of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom because this is the latest and greatest in power creep technology. So let's see what we can find in here that catches our interest. Water forever. Honestly, here's the thing. I've been thinking about that. Water works really well with Skull Warriors. I might be putting that together. Maybe that's the way to go with this. So free Hades Flower Harbor, nullify the attack. Then if your opponent's cards attack 3 or more times during this turn with an Electro Deity item equipped, end the phase. That's a phase Sealed Chains. Unfortunately, it's restricted to Electro Deity. But Skull Warriors don't have an item. Maybe we go with the Electro Deity item in Skull Warriors. I don't know. We'll find out. That is a time guy. Call it by pain, it's call cost, Shadow Dive. Nope, definitely not helpful. Drag out or Time Dragon, no. Oh, oh, it didn't. Hold on, let me get rid of this crappy flag. There we go, much better. All right, we are already off to a good start. We got the correct flag in our deck. Um, yes, I've already read Miko, and I probably want to run her because she is a really good nullify. It heals me and nullifies attacks and doesn't cost me hand cards. And if we are going the Electro Deity route, which I'm maybe kind of interested in, this is an Electro Deity. So we're going to put that in to think about. I'm also going to put this in to think about as well. Uh, so Oni Assassin is another deck that I kind of want to like take a look at. Um, Potentially today if we have the time. And I'm pretty sure, as I'm very familiar with both Skull Warriors and Onis, that they are going to work well together. So I think we can kind of just gloss over the Oni stuff. If I'm missing something that's like a secret Skull Warrior tech, let me know. But I get the feeling that I'm not. Let's see. Oh, didn't the throw in Actronite the World and the Fool with Electro Deity? Okay, see, now you're just tempting me with generic world stuff, which was the first world I ever played, and I want to build that. So we're gonna just put a pin in Actronite the World with Electro Deity. Oh, that's genius. See, you give me all the good deck ideas, Dalton. That's good. Uh, can't be nullified if it's attacking alone. No, that's not helpful. Um, Only cast this if you have a Dragod on your field. That's... Why would you do this to me, Bushiroad? Let's see. Opponent's card's attack, change the target attack to this card. Okay. Electro Deity, item equip, +5/+5. So, probably not, because if we're going... Because we want to go Skull Warriors. We want to focus Skull Warrior. So if we're using Electro Deity, it's just going to be supplementary item stuff. So we probably aren't going to use any of the monsters. It sounds like my cat wants to say hi. Feline Clone Nincat. No. Needs a Dragod. Your opponent cannot call monsters from the drop zone if an item would leave your field. Interesting. Huh. Okay. I'm intrigued. Like, at least this is a... This might just be a sideboard option. But I'm intrigued. Card with G-Evo, no. Nullify the attack, and then if your Electro Deity item has a soul, charge 1, heal 1. And, wow, so that's just... This is just shadow stitching, but better. I'm intrigued. Blade Dancer. From my limited time with messing around with Blade Dancer, I felt like the deck wasn't very good. I tried putting it together. This is a... Blade Dancer is, again, something that maybe I'll think about putting together today, just because it caught my attention during Ace. And maybe it's actually secretly fun and good. I don't know. We'll find out. How's this Amaterasu looking? Pay 1 life if you do. Draw a card. Choose and use one of the following 2. For this turn, this card gains +6 triple attack. For this turn, this card gains +6 defense and counter attack. Huh. That might be the Electro Deity we use with the item. If we go that route, Blade Dancer, when a Blade Dancer is... wow. That's just not even good. Oh my god. Let's see. Shadow Dive, Dragod, no. Dragod, no. Dragod, no. If you're being attacked, drop a hand card. If you do, for the next... use once per turn. Yeah, I think I'd rather go the Electro Deity route. I think that's a little bit smarter. Yeah, I think that's a little bit smarter. Dragod, so again, no. Just come here. Thank you. Buddyfight area, so janky. Return a size 2 or less monster or spell on the opponent's field to the hand. When this card is dropped from your hand by card effects, pay 1 life. If you do... Okay. Huh. Seen worse cards. Maybe. Dragod. Dragod. Byakuya. Drop a Ninja Arts. Stand. Shadow Dive. Ninja. I've never really had that much interest in Ninja. I liked the Secret Sword thing. And one thing I'm kind of thinking for Blade Dancer, maybe, tell me if this is a really dumb idea, is what if we did Blade Dancer with Secret Sword? Like, that's kind of intriguing to me. I'm not sure about Secret Sword with Skull Warriors. I've tried that before. So, like, this guy, this Yamagitsune here is the closest thing to a boss card I think we have in Skulls. Like, this is the last bit of support we got. Like, he's great. I just don't think he's great enough. But we'll see. We shall see. And this does help with the item shtick, because if we get rid of our monsters on the field after they're done attacking with him, then our item can attack. So, hey, there's a thing. She's up to 2 ninja. Deity Dragon Tribe. No. G Evo. No. Counter, gain 3 life if this card is dropped from hand by effects. You gain 1 life, draw a card. Okay. Like, again, one of the things I'm looking at with this is that's pretty good against discard effects, which are becoming more and more prevalent. So, I've seen worse, and gaining life is the best way to not die. Fun fact. This card is dropped. No. Oh, excuse me. As well, the Blade Dancer garbage. I think we know what that does. Deity Dragon, yeah, more Blade Dancer. No. Dragod. Yori Nezume, hello. Just put that in. I know that card very well. Alright, we've got some more Electro Deities that we might need to take a look at here. If there's an Electro Deity, cannot leave the field by your opponent's card effects. Alrighty, here we go. Choose a card in your opponent's field, pay 1 gauge. If you do draw a card, that card gains -3, -3, -1. This ability can only be used once per turn. That doesn't seem super helpful. I'd really just be using it for the first ability. Sideboard at best, I think. I don't think we main deck this guy. Because we already have a bunch of protection. Like, it'd just be protecting against drop. I think. Drop and bounce, maybe? I think Electro Deity can still be bounced unless they have the set spell. I know it can't be destroyed. I think sideboard. For this turn, Electro Deity items cannot leave the field. Choose an Electro Deity, gains +6/+6 counterattack. That I feel like that's a little too specific. I know there's a set spell that protects our item. We'd probably just use that instead. I think that's probably the better idea. Let's see. Destroy all monsters with critical. Okay. Yeah. Charge 2, gain 1 life. I already have a charge 2. It's for Skull Warriors. And it buffs my crit, so probably not. Discard a soul. Destroy that card. Meh. Meh. No. Yeah, she's cool. I like her, but it's a ninja. Critical, cannot be reduced. Attacks, destroy a card in your opponent's field, deal 1 damage. Oh, hey, look, a draw 3 spell. I like those. Charge 1, draw 1. Honestly, at this point, I think the Skull Warriors would just be slowing down the Electro Deities, which... Cool. Destroy a monster on my field. Okay, this is pretty good. Search for an... Yeah, it's the item searcher. Okay, there we go. This is Daryl, which is good. Can only call it once per turn, not a Skull Warrior. Yeah, again, we got to be careful with that, right? Because we want to be building Skull Warriors first here. Electro Deity item on your field cannot be returned to hand or arrested. Can't be nullified. There we go. This card is destroyed by effects. Yeah, I don't know if we worry that much about protecting our item, given all things considered. Yeah. Turn, deal 1 damage, rest. Yeah, probably not. We've got better nullifies. Here's the item. Triple attack and penetrate. Cool. Hello, Miracle Fighters. Yeah. Could probably run that over this, because that still searches. No, because I'd have a lack of Electro Deity overall. Yeah, no, probably not. Yes, I know I'm not running Mystic Fighters. Feel free to crucify me. The other one's better, right? Unless I'm missing something. Top card, double attack, gain 2 life, draw a card, plus 4 defense. Oh, that costs life? This costs nothing. Goryo. Yeah? Think I should use that, Dalton? Can only call it once, and it's not a Skull Warrior. I'll put it in anyway. See if we got space for it. You know, this one costs life. This one's free. Thinking we go with the free one. Gauge, Electro Deity. If it's Katana World deck, you run Gorya. Yeah, you know, probably right. Yeah, that's understandable. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. Oh, well, yeah, Jocko, yes. 90% certain she's just going to be the buddy there. Because that card's absolutely insane. Chaos Gishinyuki helps me get more attacks. I don't know if we're going to have space for him, though. But we're going to put him in as just, like, put all of our idea cards over here for now. Again, Oni's not helpful. When this card enters the field, if I have another Skull Warrior, destroy a monster. I have a better Gauge Charger, and he's a size 2, and I like my size 1s. So I think he's a pass. If we go water, we could do water. I don't know about that, because who uses Gauge anymore? We can try messing around with water later. Yeah. Who uses Gauge these days? Nobody. Shadow Stitching. Well, if we're going Electro Deities, we have better Shadow Stitching. So, yeah, and I kind of want to try the Electro Deity hybrid, so we're going to pass on that. Yes, hello. Kaganryu, my dude. Get in my deck. Not sure if you want to... Right, yeah, I know. I understand. Yes. I'm using Goryo. I am a silly boy. When a monster or item on your field deals damage, you may destroy that card. If you do, draw a card, gain 1 life. Let me just go ahead and read this, because I don't think I can even do that. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't destroy my item. I could destroy my Skull Warriors. Hmm. I don't know. Gonna put them over there, but I don't think we're gonna end up using them. Oh, stuff that calls stuff. Yeah, sounds good. And what do you do, buddy? Size 2 or lower monster in your drop zone. Pay 1 gauge, pay 1 life. If you do, call that card from the drop zone. Ah, that. Or, I could see, I could do this. Or, I could just run this. Hmm. Probably not. Man, Skull Warriors sure are few and far between in these parts. Search my deck for Skull Warriors. Yes, please. Why not both? The reason why not both is pretty simple. Because I know of a card that's coming up from Triple D, Snake Princess Setsuna, that's once again just this guy. So it's but why not all three? Yeah, there we go. But why not all three? See, this is why I need you guys here to talk me into great ideas. Okay, make my opponent make my opponent discard more cards. All right. See, now we're talking. Demon Way Jigokuzu. Revive stuff from grave. Bounces back into my hand from grave every turn. Yes. Yes, please. Give me this. Alright, you're a Skull Warrior, but you're dependent on Executioners. We don't serve your kind. Skull Warrior draws cards. Don't think we need them. We've got Yae Jako. Yae Jako's just this, but better. So, what are we doing? Alright, here's what we're doing. We are helping Speedrobo get back into Buddyfight. I've been gone for a while. I'm completely out of the loop. None of my decks are playable or viable at all, so I'm trying to rebuild some of my favorite decks and make them even, like, playable. We're not shooting for, tier 0 or tier 1. But if we can get them to, like, tier 2, that's what we're looking for, Roxas. So, odds are I'm going to need... why are there Skull Warriors? The reason I should play Guardians, no. The reason why there's Skull Warriors is because I love Skull Warriors. They were the first deck that I really started to, like, play competitively with, and long story short, I just like them. They're cute. Look at this. That's a Sneck. This is adorable. I love it. More Sneck, please. My impact monster. So, here's the thing about that. We're not going to use her. I love her to bits, but she's bad. So, yeah, it's probably a pass. Yeah, I know I have 2 impact monsters. I just glossed over this guy because, well, is this guy secretly good? Alright, let's think through this. Should I play this? I stand another Skull Warrior. So if I have Kiganryu, I can stand it. And I've got on hit effects, because we want to be using the new Yamagitsune. Like, as much as possible, because that card's brutal. How many skulls can I keep on the field? 3, easy. I've even been able to do that. Like, just the last 2 days, I've been, like, sort of playtesting my old Skull Warrior deck. Like, 3, easy. Since I have that Skull... Oh, well, we're not going to run Skull Dragon Emperor Legend. Like, we have way better resource gaining cards. Like... I am confident in saying that the resource engine for Skull Warriors, in general, not a problem. The problem with the resource engine for Skull Warriors is loyalty. But if we just close our eyes and pretend loyalty doesn't exist, it's fantastic. Because we've got Yae Jako, that's just a card drawing thing. Would the water spell work to combo with Yamagitsune? Which water spell are we talking here? Are we talking Water Ploy? Because, like, yeah, that's a combo, but it just puts it back in my hand. Spell Null Loyalty. Here's the problem with that. You can't actually Spell Null Loyalty, because when your opponent, unless they change the rules and I missed it, because when you go to call your third monster, you have a processing step. Oh, the one that destroys a monster on my field for Dragon Emperor Legend. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, right here. Water Technique. I'm not even going to attempt that one. Yeah, we're probably going to be running that, because that card's great. Anyway, as I was saying with Loyalty, because just during the process step of your third call, your opponent's going to slap Loyalty down. And then because you already have a card in the stack, you can't spell Null Loyalty. Oh, no, absolutely. Please throw more ideas at me. This is perfect, Roxas. This is why I'm live streaming this. No, this is fantastic. Yes, more ideas, please. But, like, and the other thing is that unless they deband it, I think the spell null's banned, right? I don't think I can run that. I can run it at 1, I think. 1 copy? Spell null is 1. Okay, so I can... Well, we're going to run that 1 copy that we can. Anyway, back to the point on hand. Should I even consider this Impact Monster? Is this worth my time? I think maybe. It's better than this one. I'll admit that. I've got... Akuten Haba has a soft spot in my heart, but if we're going to run an Impact Monster, it's going to be this, because we can stand Kiganryu if he didn't get a chance to attack, call more stuff, or we can stand Yamagitsune if he's not done, you know, doing the thing that he does to my opponent, which makes them lose everything. So I think that's cool. Yeah. Hi, Anima. So we've got Dragon Emperor Legend here. Probably not. We've got better ways to get stuff. However, draw 3 spells are a big yes. That is big draw energy. Feel free to cringe. Sense Synchronization. When a Skull Warrior monster on my field deals damage, I may put that monster from the field to the drop. If I do, deal damage to my opponent equal to that card's size. Given the other Yamagitsunes I have, this one I feel is kind of weak. Do you want self-mill in the deck? Almost certainly. But we want targeted mill. I'm going to try to Buddyfight on area with this. And also, I don't know if it's actually going to be cool. But, like, with BB Kawazu, we play him, we just search for whatever we want. Send him into the drop. So I think we might be okay on self-mill. If you have a better idea for how to mill us out, let me know. Because that would be swell. This reduces our call costs. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Overall, we aren't playing anything that costs too much. Our most expensive thing is 2 gauge. Fine. Well, call cost-wise, our spells I think might get a little bit pricey. Set spell for skulls are kind of a must. Deals damage, but once per turn. We're already at 118 cards. I think we need to start skipping over some of these guys at the end. That's Golden Buddy size 2 lets you mill 1 monster of your choice. Yes, he does. But I've got him. Why do I need the other guy? Right? Unless I'm missing something. I could just run more. So that's pretty good. Yeah, well, we're gonna clearly thin it down. I'm just throwing things on the idea board over here. Try to get this going in a way. But more. Yes, I like but more. See, I like every time you say but more, I'm just like I'm all in. So all you have to say to get me on board, Dalton. Suki Usagi, it's a bad nullify. We don't run it. We've got better nulls. There is no max deck. Okay, see now we're talking. Why don't we just run a 500 card deck? Because we're trying to make a good deck, not just a funny deck, right? Good deck. This card enters the field. Discard one card. Search for a Demon Way spell card with set. Add it to your hand. Probably get cut, but throw it over there because consistency's great. These are all just bad. This is the worst of the Yamagitsunes because it doesn't destroy, and we need destroy, boys. We need destroy, boys. Charger's Gauge. We already have a better gauge charger. Don't need it. Penetrate? No. Okay, now we get into the old spells, and this is where Katana World kind of shines. That set spell. Snake Gaze. Do I have any need for Snake Gaze? Maybe. Wait. Shiden. Which one's Shiden? Oh, Electron Ninja Shiden. Huh. Like, I don't know how many ninja arts we're gonna have, though. And yeah, Shiden's good. But he's a ninja, not a skull warrior. We'll put him in. If we wind up with a bunch of ninja arts, maybe he could be useful. And no, I do not have need for Snake Gaze. Okay. Yeah, probably not. One copy of that spell, null, baby! Only need 2 Shiden. Oh, there is that set. Oh, yeah. That's a good point, Roxas. I forgot about that. But wait, we already have 2 draw 3 spells. But more draw power. Right. Okay, hold on. Where's that set? The Dragod set. That I totally just passed by earlier. Yeah. Okay, where's that? Give it to me. It's the one where he's in the house. Where is it? Am I just missing it horrifically? Here it is. Okay. May drop a ninja arts from your hand, pay 1, draw 2. Okay. Yeah. I would rather run this over Shiden. I think. That makes more sense because it can't get hit by loyalty. Okay, good thinking, Roxas. And then the rest of this is poop. Oh, I could run Clear Serenity. No, we're not doing that. Alright, so now it's time to actually build this thing. So for Electro Deity, I think Electro Deity is mostly just going to be our support stuff because it's got really good spells. So this and this is going to be this, and this is going to be our nullifies. Cut Cat Shadow. That's what I'm thinking too. I think it's completely unnecessary. Well, we need to search sets. So 2. Okay, we'll knock her down to 2 for now. We'll see later. But okay, this I feel like we can just cut. I feel like that's sideboard at best. Yeah. Only Demon... Yeah, it does only search Demon Way set, but Demon Way set is good. Let's see. We want to run... Yeah, I'm really happy with this. I think we might... Yeah, that's our nullifies. Things don't get destroyed by opponent's card effects. We should just assume that our opponent's going to have anti-destroy. So I think we just cut that. Draw 3 is great. We want that. That searches item, so we want that. With soul. Yeah, okay. So we want... I think I want to keep running both of the Amaterasus just for consistency. We run Goryo, because consistency. He's a 1-of at best. Oh, what does this do? Wow. Brain. Card is dropped from hand by card effects. Choose a card in your opponent's field. Pay 1 life. If you do, return the chosen card to hand. Cool. Do we keep it? I don't think it's going to be that helpful for us overall. I think we cut it. This is a defensive option. I think we have better defensive options just inherently with our Electro Deity stuff. I don't think we need this. So, cut that. This is our gauge charger. We want that. This is... Like, going turn 1, having 2 Yamagitsunes on board is pretty funny. Because if we hit with 1, we can just... you know, activate both of their effects, blow them up twice. My opponent discards 2, takes another 2 damage, and drops 2 cards, which is good. We want him. We want to get him. Yeah, he's our man. Gauge charge, draw, more consistency stuff, gets our item. So we've got effectively 8 copies of the item. Unless you're running Ninja Arts or just fluff. Yeah, I'm thinking about overall cutting the Ninja Arts stuff, because we've got like 3 different engines in here right now, with the Ninja Arts, the Skull Warriors, and the Electro Deities, and I think we will have at most space for 2. So I think we're pretty safe to cut the Ninja Arts stuff. Yeah, I feel like that's a safe bet. So if we manage to get this down to a 50-card deck, having 8, in quotes, 8 copies of a card, 4 of the card and then 4 of the searcher, makes it approximately 1 in 6 cards, which is virtually guaranteed for our opening hands. So that's like what we want ideally consistency-wise. I've got so many things that pull stuff from the drop zone, and this guy's my worst thing that pulls things from the drop zone by a significant margin, because I still have to pay its call cost, and it costs me a gauge and a life, whereas everything else either doesn't require call cost getting and or only requires 1 of a resource. So that's a pretty safe cut. I already have so much draw power. Is this guy any use to me? Probably not. Unless... No, because we should be able to just get this guy on the board. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. This is just the worst... This is just a worse version of other Yamagitsune. So, bye. How's it going, Ace of Spades games? I'm not sure which one of you is logged in, gonna be honest, because that's a joint account. So when this card enters the field, search your deck for up to 1 monster, put it in the drop zone, shuffle the deck. I have this. Do I need this? It's a size 2 as well. I don't like that, because then that means I can't Kiganryu it. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna make the bold decision to cut that, and I'm also gonna make the bold decision to cut this solely on the fact that it is a size 2, and we've already got all of this other set spell action going on. So now we're down to 92 cards. We're doing great. Oh god, we still have 92 cards. Oh jeez. All right. So I have 12 different nullify cards. I feel like that's overkill. Just because Amaterasu's so bulky in her own right, I feel like this is kind of overkill. Drop Reborn spell to 1. Yes! Oh, yeah, you're totally right, because it just goes back into my hand. Yeah, no, I only need 1 copy of it, because I only need to see 1 at any point, and then I have it forever. You're completely correct. Thank you. Yes. Excellent. So anyway, nullifies. I think out of all of these, I can... Interwebs crash. It happens, man. I think I can get away with running 2 of that. I'm feeling good about that. Okay. Now, for both of my draw 3 spells, hear me out on this. They can each only be cast once per turn. So, what if I run them both at 3? Huh? What spoiled cards are we... I'd probably need to get the unofficial update for that. If you were talking, Nanoshin Ninja Tsukikage Rebuddy, I would like to use that, but I think I'd have to go grab the unofficial update for that. Why run Bell at 4? You have enough searchers. So, the reason why we're running it at 4 is... So, we're going to be running the Bell at 2 and Miracle Fighters at 2. So, we're going that makes way more sense, I think. Wait, hold on, does it? Yeah, because I only need 1. It's a safe bet to assume I'm only going to need 1. For the counter-equip spell during your opponent's turn. There's a counter-equip spell? What? Wait, what am I missing? Counter-equip spell? What's that card? That sounds great. We run Goryo. Oh, it just becomes a brick. Yeah, well, I think we're gonna try Bell at 2, Miracle Fighters at 2. It's probably in the unofficial update. Oh yeah. I could go grab that, but that sounds like work. So I might not do that. Actually, hold on. Let me go get that. See that real quick. Oh, wait, no, that link's on my old computer. I'd have to find that later. I'll go get before the next time I do this, I'll go get the unofficial update, and then we should be good to go. Because I want to run that rebuddy for sure. Because it says search your deck for 2 size 1s, and then discard a card from your hand. Well, that sounds like everything Skull Warrior wants to do. Shame it's not Skull Warrior. Now we're at 85 cards, so we are doing good. Again, this guy is... once per turn. Do I have enough things that get me cards? I think so. I think to the point where this is unnecessary. That searches for items. That's good. The only problem I see with Miracle Fighters is I need an Electro Deity on my field to go get the Electro Deity item. Right. That's why I didn't run Miracle Fighters before. Two of. Which card's it two of? Electro Deity Festival? Is that what you were talking about, Dalton? The water spell I just cut. I don't know. We'll try it at 2. Why not? Yeah. Try it at 2. Give it a shot. Give it a good old college try. Where did I put it? Where'd it go? It's down here somewhere. Hold on. There it is. Yeah, we'll try it at 2. We'll give that a shot at 2. Why don't we just run an 83 card deck? So I've got plenty of revival options, I think. I'm pretty sure I can cut one of these. What am I going to have more of, life or gauge? But Setsuna, here's the thing, Setsuna's not once per turn. This guy is once per turn. There we go. Yeah, but once per turn. That's a big deal. Because I can just keep going Setsunas for days. But I can't keep going Yami Gitsunes for days. Can only call her once per turn. But I think that's fine. I think that's going to be okay. If we still run her at 4. Do we have... I want to cut some more stuff. I want to get us down to like at least 60. That would be ideal. Still going to run Yai Jocko as the buddy. Skull Deities combo. Yeah, that's currently what we're going for. So, I've been out of like the Buddyfight loop for such a long time, Ace of Spades, that I'm trying to like get back in it and build some, reasonably competitive decks. And I'm just like, Electro Deities have a lot of really good support, and the fact that Skull Warriors don't have an item leaves that item space completely open. So I can use the Electro Deity item package with Skull Warriors, and I should be okay, was my thought process. So we just have to get us down a few more cards. Kiganryu is kind of great. Right? Miko can be 2, can be a 3 or 2 of, and Goryo can be a 2 of. I was thinking Goryo 2 of, I like that. Miko, I think we can get away with her being 2 because she self-recycles. See, this is what I really need help with, is just cutting this deck down at this point. Because I want to run cards. They're all so cool, and then I don't know what to take out. Oh, jeez. I really like Gishin Yuki as a 1-of, because he can just pop out of the drop zone and be like, surprise, bitch! It's me! For double attack! That's just fun. I like that. Just fun. What's the winning board state? Okay, so the winning board state is we have Big Chungus Amaterasu. We have Yami Gitsune, Kiganryu, literally anybody else. We start off by swinging with the literally anybody else, just like do whatever they can. It could be Yai Jocko or something. We then attack with Kiganryu to summon another Yami Gitsune. Kiganryu's got Penetrate, so if his attack goes through, even just hits the center monster, my opponent is going to be losing 5 life, 2 gauge, and 2 cards from hand. Because Yami Gitsune is going to destroy him, and then the other Yami Gitsune is going to destroy him. And because he's got Soul Guard, both of those activate. This then opens up our item space for Amaterasu to go to town. We activate her ability, give her +6 power triple attack. She clears off the rest of my opponent's center. Yami Gitsunes march right in, do their thing, wipe out the rest of my opponent's resources. If my opponent's still not dead, they are going to be crippled, guaranteed. That's the winning board state. So, what do you guys think? That draws cards. We want that. Okay. I feel like this is just overkill. I don't think we need this at all. Um, yeah. Oh, I know the reason why we run this. In case we don't clear off Kiganryu out of the center, we can then do it ourselves. So I'd say use Yu-Gi-Oh! Card limit on anything that isn't a winning board. Yes. Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm thinking about. But you know, we got to get the things. Yeah, bye. Um, yeah, Gishin Yuki's pretty great. I like him a lot. We're down to 71. If we cut... Oh, wait, no, that's 11 cards I want to cut, theoretically. So reduce those other 4 ofs to 3 ofs unless they thin the deck. That's the problem. They kind of all thin the deck. Do you need 4 of the other search and stand spell? I'm going to go with yes, because we want to see the item in our opening hand every game. And in a 50-card deck, every card's going to be 2% of your deck. So if you have effectively 8 copies of a card, 2 of my bell, 6 searchers for the bell, that makes that effectively 8 copies of the card, or 16% of the deck. 16% of the deck is approximately 1 in every 6 cards, with your opening hand being 6 cards. That virtually guarantees that you have it. So we want to run 8 copies of our item, effectively. I'm even kind of worried about running this at 2 and not having those be the item, but we'll see. We've got enough draw power that we should still be able to hit it. So I'm going to go with yes. And the other thing about that is that worst case scenario, this card can just be used to smash our opponent's skull in some more, because we've got big beefy Amaterasu. How much per turn? How many cards per turn? That's kind of unknown, to be honest. It all depends on what we get in our opening hand. But like generally, we want the things that we need to see in our opening hand. We want 8 copies of. Is generally how the math works out. Do I need? So the question now is, do I need all these Amaterasus? And I think no, because I have another Amaterasu searcher. So I think we can knock. We can knock that one down to 2, I think, and be safe. Now we've got 69 cards. Nice. We might just want to leave it there. I don't know, 69 card deck. Hey. Alright. So here's the next big question. Set spells, great. Love having them. Do we cut them down to 3? Run Electro Deity, welcome the gauge gain, and grab gauge from spell. Huh, okay. Put 3 cards from the top of your deck into your gauge, look at your gauge, put 1 card from them into your hand. Yeah? My sons are 68 and functioning just fine, and probably has less deck thinning. Yeah. I'm thinking we might be okay with 69. I do kind of like that. I can only cast it once per turn, so I'm thinking, like, once per turn spells, I generally want to have it 3 or 2, I feel. So I think 2 of that's pretty good, and then we can definitely cut 2 of something. What I think we cut, as much as this hurts me to do, is I think we go boop and boop. And yeah, I think we're good to try this. We'll give this a shot. We'll call this Skull Warrior Deity Mark 1. Hi, Bob Saget. How's it going? Alright. is anybody in chat currently on area and interested to throw down a game with this? If not, I've got a bunch of other, by a bunch I mean 2 other Katana World decks I'm interested in building. One's going to be pretty easy to build, I think, because it's just going to be Blade Dancers, but with memes. Specifically this meme, or maybe this meme. Probably this meme. You are. Okay, cool. Let's throw a game up against Anima. Username Speedrobo. I'm Zanya. Password. Nobody look for a second. Oh wait, can you see my password pop up? I need to check. Oh, it doesn't look like you can. Okay, cool. We'll just hope that you can't. Cool. Boop. Did that work? Yeah, I think that worked. Alright, cool, log in. Where are you? Anima, what's your username's Blader, right? Is that correct? Okay. Who am I to disagree? That's correct, Ace of Spades. Sweet dreams are made of memes. I know nothing about Buddyfight, but watch your YouTube. Well, awesome, thank you. Buddyfight is a game that I would easily nominate for one of the best games of the decade from a mechanical design standpoint. I genuinely think it is beautifully designed in its resource system and overall mechanics. Alright, I got scissors, so I'll be going first. Let's enjoy the Buddyfight. Okay, so the thing is that Anima here is going to stream snag me. And also, this opening hand's great. Let's get started by just calling. And then I look at the top 3 cards, put one into my hand, put the rest in a drop. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, that's good. It's a set. That's an easy equip. We go into that. Let me remember how this works. At the start of each player's main phase, put a size 3 on top. At the end of each player's main phase, equip. Bounce this back. Okay, cool. I think I forgot to charge and draw in my excitement of having a good hand. But that's fine. We're going to go with Yori Nezumi. And then we're going to buddy call Yae Jako. So I gain 1 from the buddy call, activating skill, gain 1 life, destroy, draw. Check for loyalty. We've called 3 times. Loyalty. No loyalty. Okay. So we are going to activate Odd Ritual to bring back Yori, which charges us 2. Call Setsuna. Setsuna skill. We're going to bring back Yori. Charge another 2. And then we're going to activate Pale Fire to call. I remember you complaining with something from Buddyfight Bermuda Triangle. Yeah, Bermuda Triangle is from Cardfight Vanguard. Reminds me a lot of it, and, you know, in good ways, for sure. We're going to go with Yae Jako again. Just going to get free stuff. Oh, that's a nice card to have. And then, yeah, I see no reason not to just throw this guy on the board. I'm supposed to be in main phase this whole time. Ignore me. Yep. And then we're going to enter the attack phase response. Okay, so we're going to swing and skill. And that will be turn end. Let's see what you got. By the way, at start of main phase, I will have skill. So it is now start of main phase. We just go ahead and go into skill. Looks good. All right. So yeah, we got the draw card set spell. Very cool. Yep. Okay, looks good. Yep. She's gonna draw the card off of that. Sadly, we don't have much in the way of response right now. Does possess Tingle. Ace, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Gonna be honest. um, Blader, you still there? Oh, okay, cool. What's happening here? Oh, okay, very neat. At the end of your turn, call a... Okay, cool. So, yeah, this is the new Light Spectre guy. The mechanic for equipping Electro Deities. Oh, does possess Tingle. No. It just makes me feel very pretty. Look at me, I'm so pretty now. It's great, I love it. The nice thing about doing this combo deck is that I do get to become an anime girl, which, as you all know, life goals. Search for 2 Yamis, add them to hand, and then drop 1. Okay. Looking good. Don't you have to drop 1? Excuse me? Okay, cool. Okay. Attack phase, no response. You're good. Soul Guard. You got him. Yeah, definitely. I want her in grave. Yes. How's he standing? From... What? Nani? Oh, it's just turn end. Never mind. Okay, so gets all Thundermine of cards in Soul. So, when an item attacks, and when a card on my field attacks alone. Okay. And then, at the beginning of each turn, you search for 1. This is when a monster enters my field. Okay, so we're actually going to be taking quite a bit of damage here. Oh my god. So this bounces back. We draw. We don't need all of this. Charge and draw. Yeah. Start of main phase. We throw this back down. We probably should have used her ability last time, but whoops. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are going to activate Pale Fire. Drop that. And then Superior Call. Since I called, I take 1 damage from Thundermine. And then Yai skill. Yep, I took the damage from that. Do I want more Thundermine damage? I think the answer is yeah. Sounds good. That way we remember. Call. I take a Thundermine. I charge 2. We are going to cast to revive Kiganryu. Throw that in. I take a Thundermine. Okay. I'm going to enter the attack phase. Yes, whenever a card on my field attacks alone. Okay. I'm going to activate a skill to gain triple attack. And I draw. So what we're going to do is we are going to Uh, that's 9 defense. She has +6, so that's good. We're gonna see if we can't bust through that soul right now. Gains crit, and we will link attack 4 pen. Okay, so we now don't take damage when we swing with our item, but we still take damage when we attack alone, but it's worth it. Hit it again. And hit it one last time. Oh, okay, nice. Well, that's going to be turn end. And that's the start of the main phase, so we're back in Amaterasu mode. Speed Platinum versus Anima the World, Auras versus Thunder Mudas. I mean, kind of. I'm getting a lot of uh-oh. I know what that guy does. Final phase. A skill. I just want to draw a card. The heck is this guy? Classic. When attack is nullified, deal 1 damage. Okay. Yami Classic. And when I draw via skills, I take a damage? No, not yet. Okay. Then this jumps back. I draw. Again, a charge and draw. Alright, and we got Yami Gitsune, so this is going to be really good for us, gang. We go into Amaterasu at the start of the main phase. Then we... yeah, okay, we can do this. Call, skill... I don't think I take any... No, I'm good. Call, skill, destroy, draw, heal. Set, pain a gauge with return to the underworld. I've got so much gauge, I'm going to just draw cards and heal back up. 2 of my monsters were destroyed. Let's draw 3 cards, boys. Oh my god, yes. Just going to town. We are just going to Resource City. Did somebody say draw 3 cards? Okay. Pale Fire. Just eat that. Draw. Heal. Yeah, that looks pretty good for what we were going for. I'm just gonna go Setsuna to bring out Yori to charge 2 gauge. Pain a gauge. Skull Warrior from grave into soul. Call. Do we want it there? I think there's fine. I don't see any downside to that. Effect. Isn't the draw effect TM not once per turn? Which draw effect? Whoops. Whoa, stop. If you mean Yai Jaco's draw effect, I can just go to town. Pale Fire circles once per turn. Anyway, we're gonna play this guy real quick. Have 2 of that. And enter the attack phase. Do you have a response? Okay, well then I'm going to... Nani? Oh, yes, you die. Is there a Yamigeto? There is not a Yamigeto SD in the Soul of Great Fiend. There is not. If it was, I would have taken, you know, a lot of damage. So I'm really happy that it wasn't. Yeah. So, I think, yeah. No, yeah. That was good to check. Thank you for checking, Roxas. I think that's actually gonna wrap up the stream for tonight. It's pretty late where I'm at, so I'm gonna go to bed. This was absolutely fantastic. Thank you all so much. I'm gonna keep grinding out attempts with this Skull Warrior deity deck. I'm liking where it's going. I'm liking its flow. Um, and the item thing really does help with loyalty because as long as I get the item, I can still do something, even if I get hit with loyalty. So that helps cover me there. I'm thinking that's pretty good. So, yes, again, thank you all very much for watching and tuning in. We will be doing this again soon. There's a lot of other decks I want to build, and I'm hoping you all will join me in building them. The next stream should be a little bit longer. Again, this was more of just kind of a test stream to see how it went, and I think it went great. I'll review the footage, just make sure everything looks good, and anything we need fixed up, I will fix it up before we do. Oh, I will get the unofficial update for this because I'm pretty sure I want to run Tsukikage Rebuddy. So we'll go grab that as well. And I will see you guys all next time. Thank you very much for watching. Yep. See you maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Bye.